All right, everybody, here it is. Get ready for PlayStation's celebration of the community with Days of Play 2021. This is now live on the PlayStation blog. It was just published, and I'd love to go over all of it with you because it's cool. And I'm glad that PlayStation is continuing to double and triple down on Days of Play. As I have said in the past, it has been anything but cool. And honestly, largely forgotten. But before I get into that, I'd love for you guys to subscribe to the channel. So this comes from Mary Yee, the Vice President of Global Marketing. We're excited to announce that Days of Play is back to celebrate the passionate PlayStation community. And they are doing a player celebration. Player celebration is back. The special event calls on our players to join together to achieve exclusive PSN avatars and PlayStation 4 themes. Still really bummed out we don't have PlayStation 5 themes, but I guess we get PlayStation 4 themes. It's better than nothing. I guess the avatars work for everybody. Registration starts today. By the way, today is May 11th, 2021, and will remain open through May 31st, stage 1 kicking off a week from today. So what do you got to do? Well, you're going to have to sign up. I know, shocking, right? Super easy. It's open to PlayStation and PlayStation 4 and PlayStation 5 users in the following locations. It's not every country, obviously. I'm sure somebody's going to write me and say, hey, I live in blank, and it's not here. But at least the ones that I recognize are here. Obviously, the US, their biggest fan base. That's really who this is for, but I'm glad they have opened it up internationally. Start playing it through May 18th. They're going to kick things off with community goals. So there's a games goal. So the community must play a target number of games each week. Each game that you play for at least an hour will count towards the goal. And you'll earn double points if you play with your friends. So they want you to earn trophies as well. Try to earn a number of trophies each week. Each entrant will have a maximum of 6 trophies that can count towards the goal. And then if all the goals are met, there'll be a new set of bonus goals that the community continues to work towards. When you complete said things, you will earn exclusive PlayStation avatars, which I think everybody likes, and PS4 themes, which, again, where's my PlayStation 5 theme? Everybody who signs up will earn these themes. If the community achieves that, you'll get additional themes and avatars. And finally, people who signed up and did everything can earn a cumulative goal of a avatar and a theme. And then they'll be awarded about a day or two after each theme, and they'll be downloadable to, their respective platforms. So what are we looking at here? Well, there's 3 different stages. Each stage runs about a week. And they give you a community goal on, how many games they want played with how many trophies they want earned. There's a bonus goal with games and trophies, and then you can see some of the themes. And each week, the goal does get slightly higher. You could see it starts at 2.4 million games played. Then it jumps to 2.9. Then it jumps to 3 with the bonus increasing as well. And you also see the prize, exclusive theme and avatar with exclusive avatars, and it kind of it bundles up. And then, of course, the cumulative prize. So here's actually what you're going to be going towards. Now, I think maybe some people may look at this and say, well, this is really dumb. I want free stuff. I want Club Nintendo-like rewards. I want posters, hats, shirts, water bottles. I mean, yeah, who doesn't, right? The reality is most of us are going to be playing a lot of games for the foreseeable future. This is just a bonus, fun little thing that Sony probably threw together at the last minute to say, hey, we've kind of given out a lot of free games. A lot of you have already chipped through them, and now we're going to kind of cap off, our E3 life. When you actually see when this ends, it does end. We're getting close to E3 time. We're like right there basically. This is a good way to kind of get everybody in the mood for playing games and to kind of taper into E3. That's the way I'm looking at it, at least. I think that's why they're doing that. But you could see there's the different stages they have based on, what you do to participate. You can get cool themes, or you can get cool little emblems as well with some of the little bonuses. And then if everybody does it, it works towards the goal together. you'll get a really, really cool one. I like that. Is it a lot? Not really. I mean, is it going to change your life? Maybe not. I have a lot of friends on PlayStation who have never once changed their logo ever, whether it be their avatar or I assume their background. They just open it up, they treat it like a total game box, they get in, they play. Then there's people like me who use their PlayStation 5 as their primary home gaming console and their PlayStation 4 as their primary streaming console where they're watching Twitch or YouTube or second screen type content. And I like the themes still. So I'm happy we're getting PlayStation 4 themes. I would still use them and appreciate them. And I suspect also there are still a lot of people who want a PlayStation 5 who can't yet get one. So it's not to say that it's not the most amazing thing. You're getting a lot of PlayStation 4 themes, but the avatars are for everyone. They got some cool ones here. You got the boy. I see a car there from Gran Turismo. Obviously, Astrobot is featured heavily. I see Sackboy. I see Kratos. Some cool ones. I'm excited for that. I think the cumulative prize one is the coolest just because the sacred symbols are so neat and meaningful to many of us. I think that would be a cool logo to have for your character for a while. And I do change mine out very frequently. My friends could attest to this. I'm constantly changing it, just like going through the list. A lot of times you get free avatars for pre-order bonuses or for completing different things. They just patch them in and throw them in. So it's cool. So if you're interested, I recommend going over to the blog and checking it out. You could sign up. I'll post a link to all that in the description below so that you can check it out. The other two little pieces of news with the Days of Play is that they will be doing a celebration sale, which will kick off again, capping into E3, of course. That's when you're going to see a litany of digital discounts. They're going to be featuring a Day of Play celebration sale kicking off later in the month. If there's anything great from there, I will definitely come back and do a video and highlight some of the titles I think you may want to check out. But that remains to be seen. I know there's going to be so many sales going on just from E3 in general. Jeff Keighley's Summer Games Fest will definitely trigger a lot of sales. I suspect Amazon and Best Buy will be competing with each other against Steam. So I think it's going to be a good time to pick up some titles if you haven't yet. And then lastly, they have a free online multiplayer weekend for people who don't have PlayStation Plus, which I don't know why, but get it. But if you don't, they're going to be hosting a free weekend where you're going to be able to check it out and play as well. So there you guys have it. All the exciting news from the PlayStation celebration kicking off starting really next week. Days of Play has always been an interesting event, not necessarily the most loved event, definitely not the one that has received the most attention, but hey, Sony has stuck to their guns. They did give a pretty large handful of titles away, and they're continuing by incentivizing you to play those games to earn some cool rewards. So if you're interested in all this, like I said, a link will be in the description below. Leave some comments while you're down there. Let me know your thoughts on Days of Play. Thank you guys so much for watching. Take care of yourselves, and until next time, I will see you guys on the other side.